Welcome back to Global View Nigeria. Rivers State politics has erupted into a full-blown political war, and what is unfolding right now is nothing short of explosive. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, and the National Secretary of the All Progressives Congress, Senator Ajibola Basiru, are now locked in a fierce public battle that is shaking the foundations of Nigerian politics. This is not a simple exchange of words between two politicians. This fight is about power, influence, money, and ultimately who truly controls one of Nigeria's wealthiest and most politically strategic states. The tension reached a boiling point when Wike addressed his supporters in Oyigbo local government area of Rivers State. In a speech that immediately set social media and political circles on fire, Wike warned Senator Basiru to stay away from Rivers State politics. He declared Rivers a no-go area and made it clear that if Basiru interferes and gets burned, he should not blame anyone. These were strong, unmistakable threats coming from a man known nationwide for his confrontational political style and refusal to back down from any fight. But to understand why this clash has become so intense, we need to look at what started the drama. The spark came from comments made by Victor Giadom, the APC National Vice Chairman for the South-South. During Wike's visit to Gokana local government area of Rivers State, Giadom made remarks that many considered deeply disrespectful. He referred to Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara as a so-called governor and claimed that Fubara could not win a second term without Wike's backing. Calling a sitting governor a so-called governor is no small insult. It implies that the governor lacks legitimacy and authority. Unsurprisingly, the comments sparked outrage within political circles, especially within the APC. Senator Ajibola Basiru, as the party's national secretary, reacted strongly. He publicly condemned Giadom's remarks, stating that the office of governor is a respected constitutional position that must be honored regardless of political disagreements. Basiru went further to say that even governors from opposition parties deserve respect, so there was absolutely no justification for disrespecting a governor from within the same party family. Many Nigerians saw Basiru's response as reasonable and statesmanlike. However, Wike interpreted it differently. To him, Basiru's comments were an unacceptable intrusion into Rivers State affairs. Wike responded forcefully. He accused politicians from Abuja of suddenly showing interest in Rivers State because of what he claimed was 600 million naira sitting in the state's treasury. According to Wike, these politicians collect money from Rivers State and later feel entitled to dictate how the state should be run. He instructed Giadom to deliver a clear message to Basiru: Rivers State politics is not his business and he should be careful with his words. Wike did not stop there. He warned that many people who tried to interfere in Rivers State politics in the past paid a heavy price and that Basiru should learn from history. The message was unmistakable: stay away or face consequences. At this point, many expected Senator Basiru to retreat or soften his stance. Instead, he did the exact opposite. His response escalated the crisis and turned the disagreement into a national political spectacle. Basiru told Wike to resign as FTT minister and confront what he described as Wike's obsession with Rivers State politics. Then came the shocking revelation. Basiru publicly stated that according to APC records, Nyesom Wike is not a registered member of the All Progressives Congress. This revelation stunned many Nigerians. The man issuing threats and laying claim to APC affairs in Rivers State is officially not even a member of the party. Basiru made it clear that Wike has no authority to interfere in APC matters until he formally registers as a party member. As National Secretary, Basiru emphasized that his responsibilities cover the entire country, not just his home state of Osun. Therefore, he has every right to comment on APC affairs in Rivers State or any other part of Nigeria. This argument struck a powerful chord, exposing what many see as a contradiction in Wike's posture. If you are enjoying this breakdown and want to stay updated on Nigeria's most intense political battles, this is the perfect time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. These stories are unfolding fast and you do not want to miss what comes next. Basiru also addressed Wike's accusation that he was after Rivers State money. He dismissed it as cheap blackmail, insisting that his political career has been built on integrity and transparency. He accused Wike of using intimidation and blackmail as standard political tools. Basiru reminded Nigerians that he was among those who actively resisted military dictatorship during Nigeria's pro-democracy struggles, stating that he cannot be intimidated by threats from any individual, no matter how powerful. The APC National Secretary also raised serious concerns about governance and party discipline. He questioned how Wike could sit in the Federal Executive Council of an APC-led government while simultaneously causing instability within the party. According to Basiru, this behavior is unacceptable and reflects an attempt to import the culture of the People's Democratic Party. This point is significant because Wike spent 8 years as governor of Rivers State under the PDP. After falling out with Atiku Abubakar over the vice presidential ticket, Wike supported Tinubu during the 2023 elections. That support played a role in Tinubu's victory, and Wike was rewarded with the powerful position of FTT minister. However, Wike's relationship with his successor, Governor Fubara, has since collapsed. Fubara, whom Wike personally supported to become governor, has now aligned himself with the APC. The APC national leadership has openly praised Fubara's performance and projects in Rivers State, a development that has clearly angered Wike. According to reports from sources dated January 6th, a senior APC official who spoke anonymously described the public confrontation between Wike and Basiru as deeply embarrassing for the party. The official warned that continued public disputes could damage the APC's image ahead of the 2027 elections. He stressed that internal disagreements should be resolved through party mechanisms rather than through the media. The official also highlighted the importance of Rivers State to the APC, both economically and politically. Failure to resolve this crisis quickly, he warned, could cost the party dearly in future elections. At its core, this conflict represents a broader struggle in Nigerian politics. On one side is the old-style politics of godfatherism, where one powerful individual dominates a state's political structure. On the other is the push for institutional politics, where party rules, structures, and constitutional authority take precedence over individual power. The questions now facing Nigeria are profound. Will President Bola Tinubu intervene to resolve the standoff between his minister and his party's national secretary? Can Wike continue to exert influence over Rivers State without formal APC membership? Will the APC maintain its support for Governor Fubara despite Wike's opposition? Most importantly, what does all this mean for the ordinary people of Rivers State who are more concerned about roads, electricity, healthcare, education, and jobs than elite political battles? One thing is clear, this political war is far from over. Both Nyesom Wike and Ajibola Basiru have shown they are unwilling to back down. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you stay informed as this explosive political drama continues to unfold.